2, 1, go. This is a standard run with Uncle Assured Sword. Earthquake. All right. That's all Uncle Assured Sword means. We get the sword from him just like you normally would. What's up, Taven? And the swag net. There's 3 chests to check in the castle. And I want to see what the enemy drop is. I'm hoping it's bombs. Can of Burna, man, all items so far. Nice. None of them have been very particularly useful items. The net is meh. The cane of brine there is meh. Looks like the mob drop his arrows this seed. There's a bomb. Nice. We just need 1 for now. That way we can check the basement item. The sewer escape. Our first junk item, arrow capacity upgrade. We better be careful, we're about to die. I'd rather be slow than be dead and have to redo the whole thing. The single arrow. Taven, I'm going to keep running Randomizer on stream, but I'm thinking maybe over the weekend, one day when I've got some time, doing a stream of me playing CK2, relearning how to play it, since I just picked up that DLC for it. I'm missing the 2 newest, maybe the 3 newest DLCs for EU4, but I'm going to wait till they're on sale to pick them up. Yeah, I could use some help. I know way more about EU4 than I do about CK2. I mean, I've played it, and I sort of know what I'm doing, but just sort of. Need to hop in Elite one day this weekend, too. There's a community event going on. I'm good at the English Isles and I've pulled off Norway into England, but never played in Frankish area. I started... oh god, I'm about to die. I gotta focus. Give me a second. I've done the whole Ireland start thing. Oh my god, no. Great start there, Beanie Weenie. At least it puts us back here. And apparently I need to focus because I can't do this and talk. Yeah, I've done the whole start in Munster or whatever, take over all of the UK or Britannia or whatever. I've done that one before. That's about the most successful run I ever had. I played a U4 way more. Yeah, that had to be a small key so it could open this door. And once I get to that bombable wall, there'll be 3 items I can get in there. But one of them is the map, guaranteed, because I haven't found the map. And one of them is guaranteed worthless. The other 2 could be okay. We'll just have to see. And there's the rat with the key. He always spawns on that far left wall. Map, 20 bucks. And the mirror, wow. A lot of value in the castle today. Norway and England. So like the invasion of Norway into like Scotland, that's what you mean? And then turn it into England? Which I guess is the traditional start, yeah. Must be from the old gods beginning. I saw there's a bunch of new expansions that are good for roleplay, but I don't remember what they're called. Or does Viking OPM take over Cornwall? Okay. You know, I upload these VODs to YouTube to archive them. I can just see some confused guy. Oh shit, bombs. That's awesome. That's what you want from this. There's gonna be some confused guy looking at Zelda videos, and I'm gonna be talking about Vikings taking over England, and he's not gonna know what the hell's going on. What's in cave? Bombs. Don't care. Only reason for that is to spawn the Norman culture, mixing Viking and Anglo-Saxon. I'll have to pick up on all this stuff again as I start playing. 50 bucks, I'll take it. Because I need 100 for the bottle vendor. And then I'll need an additional 500 for Zora, King Zora. I need to collect all I can. Alright, so Lost Woods didn't have much. More bombs, dude. Oh, damn. It fell where I couldn't get it. Oh, well. I've got plenty to check through. Kakariko, at least. Alright, so we'll do the standard Kakariko route. We'll start at Blind's Hut. Check the basement. Got the bottle so we can check the sick kid. Nice. So in the in the normal game, the sick kid, the hammer dude. Man, can't ask for much better than this seed so far. So in the regular game, like when you're playing the game normally, for the sick kid, you have to he gives you the net and he wants you to catch like a bee, I think. But in the randomizer, you just bring him a bottle and that's good enough. He gives you his item if you bring him a bottle. The silver arrows. The fucking ether tablet. Dude, I'm getting all the items in Kakariko. This is insane. 20 bucks. 5 bomb upgrade. Another piece of heart. No health. Not a very healthy seed so far. With all the money and items we're getting, hell. We might just blaze on through this one. Now we'll check Chicken House, which has 1 item. You can throw the chicken through the wall. Oh, I got the clip. The chicken's clipped into the wall if you look over there. You can see him sometimes. Oh, he's stuck in a weird way. Well, it's just a fun little glitch. Alright, we'll check Bottle Kid. And we'll check the back of the tavern, and that's it for Kakariko. And more bombs. And we have enough to check Zora. And we don't have the flippers. Shit. But even if we don't find them, there's a glitch we can do called fake flippers, and I might actually do it because it's pretty uncommon that you've got enough money by this point in the run. But if I don't find the flippers, I might do it just to go claim the item early. Now we'll see what item the library has. It's a heart container. Don't really care about that. Let's see what item the race game has. And nothing. Alright. Now we'll check the South Shore. Now, South Shore is the area that we call where like the swamp and all this is. The light side part of the Swamp Palace. And what we call the mini Moldorm cave. And the cave that you would normally find the ice rod in. So we start by checking this. $50. Then we come back in. Pull the right switch. I think the left one. I don't really know what the left one does. I think it drops snakes or something like that. Or bombs. It does something undesirable. We got a piece of heart. I'm actually going to take it. Because I'm so low on life. Alright, and then on to Mini Moldorm Cave now. Mini Moldorm Cave's a big deal. Or it's called Light World Hype Cave sometimes. Because there's 5 item spawns in it. A lot of opportunity for good stuff here. Great. Little known trick, if you hug the bottom wall, you don't fall into a pit. It only works on the bottom of the screen. You get anything special, just hug the wall and go. And then don't walk into the pit on accident. Well, we got the flute. The rupees, arrows, another bottle, and the mushrooms. Son of a bitch, dude. Alright, so here's actually what we're gonna do. We're gonna go turn our flute in, because it's gonna make it a lot easier to move around the overworld. Because we gotta go activate the flute. This is an incredible seed. I can't believe all the items we found 15 minutes in. While I'm thinking about it, what are the dungeons? All 3 are crystals. Okay. All rise for the Rando National Anthem. And there's the swag duck. Like, while we're here, might as well go ahead and do that. What'd the witch give us? $5. Alright, that's fine. Let's return to where we were a minute ago. We're gonna go check the Ice Rod Cave. Alright, we've got the money. I think we're gonna go ahead and do it, so... Let's see if I can remember how to do fake flippers. The mirror doesn't call the duck, does it? So fake flippers is a glitch where you trick the game into thinking that you're swimming. And the easiest way to do it... I'm getting right up on it. I ought to just go. Got it. Alright. So see, that even though I don't have flippers, I'm swimming. I'm in this weird glitch state where the game doesn't know the difference. Now, you have to be careful doing this because this is technically a sequence break. What's on the island? Master Sword. So the game knows that you don't have the flippers right now. However, it's like, well, he's swimming. So getting back into the water is a whole nother adventure. You see, things like that don't make me stop swimming. So it's an interesting little glitch, but you have to be careful because since the game doesn't expect you to do that, like this item is not technically required by logic right now. Alright, so I think if I do this... I don't remember how to do it. And now I'm going to take advantage of it to go check Zora's domain. Now I don't have the Moon Pearl. If I had the Moon Pearl, I could further extend this glitch into what's called the Water Walk glitch. Where I could check a couple of extra items, but I don't have it, unfortunately. So I'll have to make do with what we've got. So when I enter this cave, there'll be some funny side effects that, you know, we're just gonna ignore. You know, don't worry about it. I gotta leave to reset this, don't I? Wait, does that mean I can't check those chests? I don't remember. It does. Yep, I can't check them. Damn it. I forgot about that. I thought there was a way to check them, though. Well, I'm already out of the water now, so it doesn't matter. If that was all it did, then there was no sense in coming down here. That's annoying. We'll check Zora since we're here, though. After this, let's see. We should go to Eastern, I guess. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. Let's go to Eastern Palace. Check Sahasrara. Go through what we can of Eastern. Oh, the duck doesn't come here, I forgot. We're gonna go the long way around so we can get to Sahasrara's. And technically, we can check almost all of Sahasrara. I'm sorry, Eastern Palace. By logic, we can't check the room that the big key's normally in, because the game expects us to have the lantern to navigate the dark room. But I know how to navigate the dark room, so we can go ahead and get it while we're there. Nothing useful here. I'm not surprised. A lot of our really useful items were front-loaded. We got tons of crap right at the beginning. Hammer's a good weapon. It deals the same damage the tempered sword does, so... While I'm still stuck with just fighter sword, it's a nice interim strong weapon. Alright, so when we're in a dungeon, if you look at my tracker, you'll see that next to the Armos Knights, there are 3 chests. I'm going to click it now, there's only 2 because we just found that heart piece. So all that really means, every dungeon has a certain number of items that can be randomized. Your map is not randomized, the compass isn't randomized. Now there are modes that do, but for what I'm playing, the map, the compass, the boss key, and none of the small keys. None of those are randomized. But everything else is. So that is a counter for how many of how many items are able to be randomized that are left. So I know there's 2 more items in here that aren't crap. Alright, we got the power glove. So there's 1 item left in here. Now that item could be in any chest. It could be... the boss could be carrying it, whatever. Sometimes you'll kill the boss and he'll drop the map, you know? That's just how it goes. Let's see if I can get this clip. Butchered it. So there's a trick where you can, I need to just go to the practice ROM and practice it, where you can throw pots in a certain direction and you kill all the enemies before they even spawn. I got the big key, so we can check the big chest on our way through here. Now we can't finish this dungeon yet, we don't have the bow. We have silver arrows, but no bow to shoot them out of, so... There's the map. So there's 1 more chest we can check. And you have to be careful doing this, like I said, because the game's logic does not expect me to be able to check this chest. So, what I mean is that I can't be stuck behind this item. But what makes this different is if you notice, can't see where I'm at. Got it. This is one of the easier dark rooms to navigate, thankfully. Alright, we got it. So the game doesn't expect you to be able to do that. So there won't be an item in here that I absolutely needed to progress. But I could skip progression and get something interesting here. Unfortunately, it was nothing. That's alright. So, the game seems to be telling me to go up Death Mountain. So, let's go to Death Mountain. Now, it's not expecting us to take the normal way there, though, because we don't have a lamp. We can't get through the cave to the old man. But we can fly there since we have the flute. However, I'm going to go get the old man. Because once I get him, it gives me the spawn point here. Oh. Found the hole, huh? Alright. Old man's in here. I should have him. Alright, that should have it. Check it out. And a bottle. Not necessary, but a nice item. I'm gonna go ahead and heal while I'm here. Alright, and we can check most of Eastern Death Mountain. We can check most of light side Death Mountain. Even though we don't have the hook shot, which you normally need, we, out of order, got the hammer, so we can do some interesting things here. Alright, so there's a heart container on Spectacle Rock. What's inside Spectacle Cave? Just $5. We don't care about that, so we don't have to go that way. But we don't have Moon Pearl yet, so we can't do a lot in the Dark World. But what we can do is go there. Mirror out. Go up here. Now we can clear Tower of Hera. We've got enough stuff to do it. So let's go ahead and get it out of the way. It's a crystal dungeon. I've got to finish it. I've got everything I need. Might as well do it while I'm here. And it's the boss key, so we definitely need to do this. Just the map. There's only 2 items here, but no reason not to check it. We're here. Might as well do it. Well, so we can check big chest since we've got the big key. Best case scenario here is that the big chest has an item and the boss has an item. So let's see what we got. Rip. So the small key goes to the basement of Hera, and the reason that's undesirable is the basement of Hera has one of those things where the floor rips up in pieces and flies at you. It's a tiled room. They take a really long time to clear. They're like a minute in an race. Obviously, that's bad. So I'm not racing, but you know, it's just a thing you generally don't want to happen. Not that you can do anything about it. Well, let's see how trolly Moldorm is today. Come on, buddy. Trolliest boss in the game. That was almost a disaster. Alright, one more hammer hit and he's dead. See, I made a mistake. There, got him. Shouldn't have hit him with the sword. We'll head back in, we'll clear the basement. And then we'll be done with Hera. How long I think I'll be streaming for this evening? I'll do at least one run of this. Sorry, my chat thing was throwing a fit. Alright, I got it fixed. I'll do one run, and one run is usually, yeah, I don't know, 2.5 hours. This is why you hate doing tower room. You can just do that, though. You can chill out for a while. And I can toot on the old douche flute for a minute. I can't do this. I don't have a fire source. God damn it. I just wasted all that time. Damn, that pisses me off. I remembered it the moment I walked in the room. Well, that was a waste. Oh, well. How are you doing this evening, Ghost Zapper? Alright, so we're gonna... Alright, just checking that. We're gonna do Spiral Cave first, because you have to do it on the way down. And then we'll come back up. There's 7 chests on the east side of Death Mountain. 8 if you count the Spiral Cave. So this is definitely a valuable area to come, and it's probably where my progression is gonna be. Because honestly, off the top of my head, I can't really think of any other place I could go. I guess we could go to Agnes Cave in the desert, but it's a lot more likely that I'll find the item here, where there's 8 items, as opposed to Agnes Cave, where there's 1. So nothing of value there, but we had to check. Two chests in here. Bunch of garbage. What I'd really like to see is the moon pearl or the bow. Or the hook shot. Those are the 3, or boots would be nice just for speed. Gotta go fast. Oh my god, please. Oh my god, please. And I don't have a ranged weapon, so I'm having to bomb all these switches. Then we got the blue mail, the moon pearl, the hook shot, the cape. Alright, hook shot, blue mail, cape. I think that was it. Alright. Well, that means I got some more work to do here on Death Mountain. Well, we're also going to fall down that hole, apparently. I thought that was a heart. It was not. I have a fairy, so I won't die. You know what? This was the wrong way to go. I just realized it. Alright, the easiest way to fix this. This is why we're calling these practice runs. What I actually need to do is come down here. Because I was thinking I could go up top to Turtle Rock and use the teleporter there, but I can't. I don't have the Titan's mitts yet. You know what? I can't do it down here either, because I think this requires Titan's mitts too. Do you? Yep, you do. Alright. So in that case, we will go Dark World here. North of Kakariko. As you can get there with a hammer and the power glove. We'll check and see what dungeons, crystals, and pendants are in, and then we'll make a decision from there. We don't have fire rods, so we don't want to go to Skull Woods. We can clear Thieves Town, and there's also 3 locations we can check inside the Village of Outcasts. There's a bunch of new stuff we can check, so let's just go in here and look. Alright, so Thieves Town is a pendant dungeon. Pod is the green dungeon. One of the bomb dungeons. Excuse me? So there's 3 locations to check in town. That was the first one. The second one is that bombable hut, which I fucked up. I'll get the timing on that eventually. And then finally, the Sea House. If we need to, we will come back for Thieves Town. But I don't want to go straight for it, because it's not a pendant dungeon. And I would prefer to not clear the red pendant dungeon when it's probably totally unnecessary. Go to the digging game. First dig, half magic. Won't complain about that. I just need something to use that magic with, like a fire rod. Now, we don't have the shovel, so we can't get the light side part of this, but we can check Stumpy. We can check the Southern Grove. Alright, so this is what we call Stumpy right here. Well, Stumpy had 20 bucks. There's an item in here. This is south of the Grove. Just a piece of horror. We don't care about that. Can't check tablet because I don't have the Book of Mudora. I think you might have to have the Master Sword. I think the regular sword will do it. Well, let's check Hype Cave. Even though it's usually, these days, it doesn't really have a lot of hype in it, it doesn't feel like. Are you serious? I missed the bomb. Good start to the Hype Cave. Titan Knit, the Master Sword, and the Tempered Sword. Wow, in the same cave. And then I know where Butter Sword is. It's on Zora's Ledge. Alright, well that's fucking sweet. Alright, so let's finish our little world tour here. We need to check the pyramid item, and we'll go ahead and check Catfish. And I really want the bow. But if I can't have it, I can't have it, so. I'd like the bow before I clear Palace of Darkness, but I can do it without it. It's just a little more of a pain. What's the pyramid item? Piece of heart. Alright, we're never going to find our way up here again, so let's go ahead and just check Cat. Now, you know what? We can route that in once we get flippers. Because flippers are eventually required. Because I have to go to Ice Palace, which requires flippers. But I can wait until I need to go, until I have flippers, because then I can check the Waterfall Cave at the same time. Yeah, I think that's the better routing decision here. No boots, unfortunately. I'm hoping I didn't miss them somewhere early. Also, we can't... Actually, I just thought about this. Without the bow, we can't get all the chests in POD. We might not can complete it. But the possibility that is there that the chest is here. In fact, there's not a lot of places it could be, so this is as good a place as any to check. So we got a small key. So we'll go up here. I just realized that was totally worthless. There's no need to do it that way. Oh well, too late to worry about it now. I could, you know what, let's go ahead and do that. I can go ahead and check the back. At least some of it. But I don't have the big key. No, I don't want to do this. There is a trick where you can get to the big key chest without using the small key. It's called hammer jump. But hammer jump's a pretty, like, I'm not very consistent at all with it. It's a very difficult trick. It's pixel perfect. So instead, I'll use my key to get up here. Get that chest on that middle thing over there. End of Samaria. Nice. If we just get... Oh, you know what? We've got it. We could go finish Turtle Rock right now. So it could be leading us to that. There's the big key. If I don't have any more small keys, I think that's the end of this trip. Yeah, it definitely is. Okay, that's all I can do here right now. So where do we go now? Let's go up to the mountain cave. We can do Hookshot Cave. We can do all the we can do all the Dark World stuff on the top of Death Mountain. Crap, I forgot to turn. Because there's 6 chests we can get on Dark World Death Mountain. See if I can get this trick. If not, it's not that big of a detour. But you push that up. Nah, I've messed it up. Wait, I messed up the easy part of it. Actually, I'm not peeking at chat. I'm looking at my stream window to see how the connection is, because the chat window's there. Yeah, chat window's there. I'm looking at the stream window, which is over here. Ain't no one talking anyways. Get the boots. Nice. Oh, what's up, Jen? Yeah, I'll help you set it up, dude. I ought to just take a screenshot of how I've got mine set up and send it to you. And text it to you later. There's the fucking flippers. Nice. And I made a mistake. Yep, I made a mistake. I'm gonna have to redo just a little bit of this. Should have got that bottom chest first, and I totally forgot about it. Alright, got flippers. Alright, so I think... yeah, that's it up here. So now... what coin do we need? Ether, which we have. Nice. And the order of this is always right, top, left. If you screw it up, then you have to leave the screen and come back. Just transitioning to Dark World doesn't work. I found that out last run. Now, I think we can clear this. No, we can't. We'll go ahead and dip and get the first chest while we're here, but we can't clear it. We need Fire Rod. I totally forgot about that. But it only takes a second to dip in and check. We might as well do it while we're up here. Yeah, we need Fire Rod and we need a light source. That's right. So... well, it was just a small key. I was just hoping it wasn't. Just make sure it wasn't hiding at the front. Alright, so if that's that, then what do I have left? Let's see. I can clear Desert Palace. I can't clear it, but I can do some of it. We can also check the Misery Mire basement in a couple of these extra spots. What do we need to get in Mire? Bacon coin. The Bombos is unneeded in this seed. Magic powder. That could suggest that we need to check the Batman cave, which is the only thing you really need the powder for. Just 20 rupees, we don't care about that. Check the Cave of Agana while we're here. Just 20 rupees. We're gonna dip into Desert Palace and see if we find anything important there. We can't get in the traditional way because we don't have the book, and we can't clear it because we don't have fire, but we can get every item in it except for killing the boss, so we can check and see if anything important's hiding in here. Or on the desert ledge. A shield, not important at all, but we got it. We got a small key, which opens up the right-hand side of the dungeon. We've got this chest to check. Ludora. That means we can check the pedestals around here now. We can also get into here the normal, legit way. Interesting that the book would be hidden inside the dungeon that normally requires you to get into. The map. Oops. And the boss key. We'll go ahead and check the big chest while we're here, because that's the last chest that we can check. The last item location is the boss himself, so hopefully he doesn't have the final item. The final item was a heart container. Well, alright. We can come back and finish the thing when we have the a heat source. So until then, what do? Well, we can get into Mire, but we can't really effectively clear it. Plus, it's not a required dungeon, so I would prefer not to. Let's see. What do we do now? We could clear Swamp Palace. Yeah, we could clear Swamp Palace. Let's go there. We're gonna make a small detour before we get there, though. Check a couple of these final little single slot locations that we missed earlier. First off, I want the butter sword, so let's go get it. So this sword was the master sword when we checked it earlier, but now it'll be different. That's because the randomizer uses progressive swords, so you won't pick up the master sword, you pick up sword upgrade. So that was master sword earlier, now it's the butter sword. Alright, while we're here, because we can always just death warp back, or yeah, save and quit back here. I want to check the waterfall cave. Hopefully Catfish doesn't have anything important, because I'm totally skipping him right now. Oh well. It's inconvenient to get here in the Dark World. 2 heart containers. Alright, I think we have everything we need to do Swamps. Let's go do it. Swamp's a big dungeon to do. It's got 6 chests in it, so there's a lot of room for cool spawns in there. I don't think there's any torch lighting. The boss requires the hook shot. Yeah, I think we're set. Here's a fun trick. When you push a block and you smash the mirror, the block disappears. Alright. Let's clear it. That'll be a small key. It always is. Item 1 is worthless. Now you gotta be careful in Randomizer because the game will let you break it. Like right here, if you somehow had 2 keys, you walked up to the left and pushed that switch, that key would be covered up with water. Now, they've coded in ways that you can go back and fix it, but it's time consuming. And in a race or speedrun environment, you don't obviously want to do that, so you want to avoid locking yourself out of things. There's one chest down here. It's the boss key. Nice. That means we won't have to backtrack to open the big chest. Wait, I think there's a key over there that I need. I don't remember, but we're gonna check. This is an important one because you gotta remember to go over here and get this key before you flip that switch. Man, to be honest, I don't know if I could clear these dungeons like vanilla anymore. I've been doing it this way so long. You can't do the mirror trick in the dungeon. We should do a vanilla race. Alright, we'll do that. We can do that. I'd love to. I don't have a fairy. I've been playing the rando so much you'll probably beat my ass. God damn it, I flipped that switch and forgot to flip it back. Oh yeah, dude. We'll do a Mega Man X race. God, I can't believe I forgot to flip that switch. It's such a costly mistake. Oh yeah, we can stream it. We can even track the race on the website so that we'll have stats for it, and it'll be recorded somewhere. We can use the same website that everyone uses for racing like this, Speedruns Live. All that for a piece of heart. And that left, I don't remember what that left chest had in it. If it was an important item or not. We'll find out when we get to the end and I've got one chest I haven't checked. Because it'll be that one. Alright, big chest, what you got? $20. There's a trick to doing this quick, and I have to remember how to do it. That was it. And grab that skull through the statue. The thing is, Jeremy, most of these tricks don't work in the regular English version. They only work in the Japanese 1.0 release. So all the tiny little speed things I know wouldn't work. But that's okay, I don't mind. I wouldn't want to erase it in Japanese. Yeah, this ROM is the Japanese version. All the text is in English, but it's all been fan translated. None of it's vanilla text. Yeah, none of the glitches are really that big a time saver. There are some enormous game-breaking glitches, but I don't know how to do any of them, and none of them are allowed in the category of randomizer that I run. There is a category called Major Overworld Glitches, which is a blast to watch. They're clipping through walls and warping to dungeons they're not supposed to go to, and just all kinds of nutty shit. It's a blast to watch. Hello. Hello. Come on, Argus. There we go. Oh yeah, dude. I have a blast doing it. I don't even remember where the vanilla items are, or even what the vanilla boss order is. I think you do Eastern Palace, then Hera, then Desert Palace. Or am I getting that a little backwards? No, it's Desert Palace, then Hera, then the Master Sword. I gotta focus for a second. What is next? I don't really have a lot of options. Can't do Ice Palace because I don't have Bombos or Fire Rod. I can do Mire. I think it is time to go back where I didn't want to go. Also, I forgot to click that. There's a couple of one-off spots up here that I'm missing, but I'm not going to mess with them yet. As much as I didn't want to check it because it's not a crystal dungeon. Yeah, so the crystals being red is a thing specifically for the randomizer. That's showing you the 2 crystals that you have to turn into the bomb shop guy for him to give you the big bomb to go check the pyramid fairy. Remember, there's a wall you can bomb at the pyramid. Well, the game helpfully marks them as red crystals, so you can quickly get them. I'm gonna get you to run a randomizer before it's done with, I'm telling you. It's too much fun to not do. Item 1 is not useful. Well, you cleared the first dungeon in Minish Cap. That's another game I'd like to replay. I'd probably stream it too. It's funny you mention that. I was watching someone stream it last night. One of the speedrunners that I know. Now we got the bloomerang. So do we have the map or anything yet for this dungeon? No, we don't. That means that there's one item left. Apparently I was clicking items on blind instead of on the swamp palace for whatever reason. But once you've watched a few races and you've done a few, like my last night race was embarrassing. I made a ton of mistakes and I finished it in just over 2 hours. So they're not a huge time commitment. You just gotta have the time to set aside. And of course, you don't have to speedrun them either. That's just what I'm becoming a part of that community because I enjoy racing it. But there's plenty of people that just play them casually. God damn it! Catching fairies is the hardest thing in the world. What is the average race time I want to beat? Well, the thing with Randomizer, it's not like a regular speed run because, you know, like the time is going to vary depending on how good the seed is, how well things are placed. So you'll have some when you run one where you're not guaranteed a sword at the beginning, and you won't get a sword for like half an hour. I mean, you get weird ones. I've seen races that are just over an hour. It's about the fastest ones I've seen. What's the average time I want to beat? I want my average to be below 2 hours. And I also want to learn some of the other categories. There's one that sounds really fun to me called Key Sanity. And what Key Sanity is right now when I pick up a key, like, you know, I'll pick up the key. How do I explain this? Keys are randomized in the world too, so you'll pick up a key in Kakariko Village and it'll be like, this is a small key to Misery Mire. This is the boss key for Ganon's Tower. Oh no, it's fine. I'm on autopilot right now. This is a pretty easy part. If I have to focus, I'll stop talking. But yeah, it'll be like, this is the... Yeah, so you find keys all over the world. It makes it a lot more complex. I do want to play that at some point. Alright, now we can go check the boss room. I mean the boss chest. What's up, Conra? What up, Chobo? Hey, what's up? What's your final question? Alright, so since we've got all the items in here, we don't have to kill blind because he drops a pendant, so we don't care. Do you believe in the Lord? Can you just not watch my stream if I'm not? So that's in reference. I was at Jen's house earlier, and we, like any red-blooded, sophisticated American, we're watching My 600-Pound Life because we like to laugh at the really fat people. It makes us feel better about ourselves. And this woman was making all these excuses why she couldn't lose weight. And bro, I ain't got time for no WoW right now, sorry. I already bought the X-Pack, but I'm not gonna have time to play it. 20 rupees in the Spike Cave. I'm going back to school, son. And the woman used the excuse that she wouldn't let the doctor work on her because he didn't believe in God or something. WoW is life, but dude, I don't know if I'm gonna have time, seriously. I don't know if I'll have time for this when school starts. And you know me, I'll play WoW for like a day. And then y'all will be like, oh, Beanie quit again. Because I didn't want to play. We're all doing pallies. All pallies all the time. Yeah, see, Taven, I already got 2 kids, and I'm going to be going to school. I did play for 2 raids. I did. I was really proud of that. And then I forgot I even fucking did it, because I'm, you know, retarded. Oh yeah, I know, Jen. Why am I going to school again? Because I don't want to sell phones for the rest of my life. Working full-time on the farm. Let's see you on the farm, Chopo. I mean, my real dream is to be Dr. Disrespect. What am I going for? I'm going to nursing school. Where's the bow? I would like to know that myself. That's really what I'm looking for. I've got the silver arrows, but no bow. Because Taven, the dream is that since I had my kids young, yeah, for sure. Since I had my kids young, yeah, it is a hard job. It's kind of a lateral move pay-wise for me, but we're running out of places to go. They don't worship the sun. You're gonna have to become a sun bro and just get used to it. I'm becoming distracted. Where do I need to go? Yeah, so the thought is that that's what I'm becoming an RN. The thought is that when the kids are moved out and everything, when me and my wife will be in our 40s, and we can go like do travel nursing or whatever, see the country, make a bunch of money, have a good time. That's the dream. So that's what we're gonna do. My moderation settings? I don't have moderation turned on. I didn't think I turned all that auto shit off because I don't care what people say in chat. God damn it. So I can't beat this dungeon because I don't have the fire rod, which you need to get to Mothula. But I'm kind of running out of places to check, so this was nearby, so I said, what the hell. I have 2 words I restrict. It's probably the N word, because I knew you would come in here spamming it, and I don't know. Is faggot the other one? It probably is. God damn it. It's mega faggot. Robo bitch. Here's a fun trick that you can do in any version of the game. Anywhere that you see a pit banked up against the right or the bottom wall, you can just walk along it. It doesn't require anything special. Just fucking walk on it right up against the wall, and you don't fall in. Well, at least I've got Samaria, which makes that part a lot easier. A small key. Dude, I can't get any of the items in the dungeon. They're all locked behind the fire rod. Every one of them. They're being held by the boss and the chest in the boss area. Terrific. Alright. Let's do this just to check, because I got a bad feeling. Get the fuck off me. I've got a feeling. Let's see what's on the pedestal. So in Randomizer, you can use the Book of Mudora, to see what item is in the Master Sword pedestal. Just couch cash. Alright, good. So I don't have to worry about it being something important. What is left that I haven't checked? Can't do any more Palace of Darkness. We can't go to Ice Palace. There's not much left. I guess we can go to Misery Mire. Misery Mire is a nightmare without the bow. And I didn't even want to go because it's... You know what? There's two places we can check before we go there. Because it's not a crystal dungeon and I don't want to clear it. Because I don't need the crystals. That's the thing about the randomizer. All the 3 crystals let you do is pull whatever's in the Master Sword pedestal out. And I don't need it. It's money. So I don't care about pedestals. I care about crystals because I need to get all the crystals to open Ganon's tower. And I guess I can check. See, this is where the game starts to become a mental guessing game of what have I not checked. So I haven't checked the blacksmith. I haven't brought the chest to that guy back there. I haven't checked these pedestals. 20 rupees! Alright. I probably should have, you know what, that was bad routing. I should have routed that in with the purple chest check. There's a glitch you can do, which I think I got there, and then the rock hit me and undid it. Where if you hold a sword strike, and then you let it go and you press A at the same time, it stores a dash, and so you can dash everywhere like this. Pretty neat. Park container. Let's see. Yeah, this run was looking really good, and then we hit this roadblock. All we really need is Ice Rod and Fire Rod, and the bow, and we're totally ready to go. Let's get Jeremiah here. Call him Jeremiah because, you know, Jeremiah was a bullfrog. And that's pretty much it. That's a glitch where if you hold dash in the in your item at the same time, and you actually get it, you dash while using the item. The red mail, well, that's interesting, but not really what I wanted. Alright, let's see what these guys have. Normally you have to talk to them and they temper your sword, but you can just leave and come back and they give you the item. And arrows. Alright, before we go back to Light World, I mean Dark World, let's check Batman. So this is the Bat Shrine. This is normally where you get half magic in the vanilla game. And you run in here, throw the powder on the thing. See what Batman gives you. 300 rupees. Not what I wanted. I'm seriously running out of locations I can think of to check. I'm gonna check 2 more locations, and if they don't have it, I've got to go to Misery Mire, I think. Alright, so in Randomizer, the chest follows you when you save and quit, which allows us to quickly take the chest home. And unless I am just forgetting something, the only items I can think of that are left to check are the catfish and this. And I think that's pretty much it. We checked Zora. Zora Ledge we didn't get because it wasn't useful. I think it was a heart piece or something like that. So yeah, we're gonna hope this is good. It's not. Wait, we don't want you to do that. Where the hell is the bow? Seriously. Let's see if I missed anything. I'm racking my brain right now. Can't check the pyramid item yet. Hello. There we go. We checked all around Sanctuary. We got all of those chests. We turned in the mushroom. I think that's normally where you get the magic powder. So after we check catfish, I don't think we can check anything else. Other than Mire, which we can't easily complete. And I really don't want to go there anyways because it's Pendant Dungeon. He's got the fire rod, son of a bitch. Alright. Good, maybe I don't have to go to Mire then. So all I need now is Ice Rod, and I'm total go mode. 100% ready to go. And the only reason I need Ice Rod is so that I can kill, I can kill Tyrannex in Turtle Rock. And the only reason I needed Fire Rod, other than it being a helpful weapon, even though I don't really need it, I mean, I've got Butter Sword. You know, Butter. You know what really sucks? I was going to check the freaking catfish like 20 minutes ago. But I didn't check him because it was a one-off item and it was kind of out of the way. Oh well. Gotta work on better routing. And there's the bow, son of a bitch. I forgot we needed the bow too. So now all we need is ice rod, and we're total 100% go mode. Let's get that whole puzzle just by doing that. I might need lantern, technically. Not really sure, but I think they count fire rod as a... Oh my god. The fucking hand. I walked into it. Oh, that's okay. People just chilling out. I figured he did fall asleep. He's an old man. Whatever, let's do this the long way. I need the stuff now. Your stream times. Why? Is there a story behind that, I'm assuming? Yo, make me not that. There we go. What you fucks his own? E. This boss really sucks if you don't have good gear. Like, really, really sucks. Thankfully we have the gold sword, so... What about Toon Link and Legend of Zelda Wind Waker? Would that get me banned? Riot! Rah! Probably. Nice. There's a ton of Zelda games that I need to play, and you know what? Streaming keeps me focused on it. Because like I never would have beaten Persona 5. Like Jen here will tell you, I work with Jen in real life. He'll tell you, me and him both have a problem with finishing anything. We just don't finish games. We play them for a few days and we never go back. Like I never ever would have probably beaten Persona 5 if it wasn't for the stream. So honestly, I'm not trying to get famous streaming or anything, but it keeps me focused on a thing. So I might use that as an excuse to finally beat Wind Waker, or Twilight Princess, or whatever. You have gotten better about finishing games, and I think I have too, but generally, and Taven knows, he knows me, personally. He knows that I won't beat a game. I'll jump around, I'll lose interest and move on. Or I'll get stuck on a game that doesn't end, like Europa, or Crusader Kings, or something like that. Why did I bomb that? I could have dashed it. And the reason that you need the bow to get through this dungeon is right up here. these guys in this room. You can't kill the red ones without the bow. You can kill the green ones without the bow, but not the red ones. That aren't too long? You mean like Trails in the Sky? Kappa. Did you ever finish that game? No one will give you shit for emulating it. No one really cares. Don't worry about what people think. Just do. Just do. Or you know what? If you're really worried about it, buy it on your Wii U eShop and stream it that way. I'll lend you my capture equipment. Because that's probably what I'll do. Because I think it's on the eShop. What was it you streamed? It was some other weeb game. It was a JRPG. Cold Steel 1. There we go. I just couldn't watch you play it. It was just kind of boring, you know? Like, it's probably one of those games that's more fun to play than it is to watch. There's not a lot to talk about during the game. See, Zelda, the rando's fun because I can, no matter how many times I've done it. Okay, so, pro tip. The fire rod does not count as a light source. But that means there's still a lantern hiding in the world somewhere that I need to get. Because the logic won't require me to... It'll require me to get it to get through Turtle Rock. There's no game to play. People talk about nothing, you fight some stuff. So it's like the most generic kind of JRPG, huh? Oh my god, I don't know where the light sources are in this room. I'm actually gonna pull... I have a list of dark rooms. I'm gonna pull it up because I don't know how to clear this. There are no torches. Nice. I'm a little lost here. Get married, but didn't we? You know, we planned on doing that in Final Fantasy XIV forever ago, and then we never did it. I'll clear Eastern Palace first, see if the lantern's here. Didn't we start playing Secret of Mana for like one day and then never touch it again? Because we were all excited about it. It was when you were into retro collecting, and we were like, yeah, let's play some Secret of Mana, and then we just never did it again. If you've never played Secret of Mana 2, or Seiken Densetsu 3, whatever you want to call it, that would be a fun one to play together. Because it'd be fresh for you. Can you do it online? Like, is there a way to do it online? Because I think that the remake, you still have to be local. Well, we could always do it through... You know what? Super Nintendo emulators have, like, a Hamachi style thingy. I forgot this has dark rooms, too. But I'm still missing the torch somewhere, and I don't have a clue where it's at. Eastern. I didn't mean to mirror. I thought I had the fire rod out. Oh my god. This run's falling apart in a hurry. I don't think there is a single English release Super Nintendo game that I haven't played or at least know of. That is my system. And there's not a whole lot of Japanese ones that I don't know of. Because there was a time when I was a teenager and I didn't have a lot of money, or I mostly was just emulating Super Nintendo games. I didn't have internet at the time either. It was before the days of the internet. And I was just emulating Super Nintendo games like every day. You know what, Connor? Maybe she's hot to him, you know? I mean, she could be like a ham beast too, but that's, you know, that's whatever. The day you got Thomas the Tank Engine. Was that me? I don't remember this. There, got it, finally. Thomas the Dank Engine, dude. Have you ever seen, have I ever shared that video with you guys? Of the, oh my god, I'm out of magic. Of the Thomas the Tank Engine, like, mech walker with a flamethrower mounted to it. Like a little toy thing this guy built. I'll look at chat in just a second. I'm not doing very good. You think you showed it to me? Okay. Maybe you did. The Twisted Tales of Spike McFang is a fun game that I don't think anyone has ever played. I actually totally had forgotten about that game. It's a really fun, easy, kitty little hack and slash. It is so much fun. I was like, what is this game? And just loaded it up one day. I was thinking about it not long ago, and I couldn't for the life of me remember what that game was called. Yeah, having silver arrows is pretty OP. I know that about it. So we could go in the normal way, but that's slow. So instead, we're gonna go in this way. Because we can just roll up here. About, oh, I don't know, here I think. Just roll into the back half of Hera. God, I hate how slow this run turned out to be. Hell, we're still not even done. I don't know where the damn ice rod or the lamp are. This room's a little tricky. They make it look like you have to kill that guy, but you don't. You just have to light the torches. Yeah, silver arrows one-shot everything, by the way. With the rare exception of bosses. And they one-shot most bosses. Like here, I'll show you. If I can land these hits like I'm supposed to. There's a quick kill strat for this boss that I don't totally know. Yeah, one hit. Missed. Crap. Alright, then I need to go to Hera. I've already killed the boss, but I have to do the basement. Fuck, I messed up the glitch. Man, the twisted tales of Spike McFang, dude. What a game. Jeremy, you ever heard of that game? It's a memory, dude. Alright. Please be the lantern. Oh, you stupid piece of shit game, dude. Wasn't the lantern, spoilers. So... could be Palace of Darkness. Could be, you know what? We can do ice now. Because we can get in the ice cave and the ice palace and finish it. Just please, God, let these items be in here. I'm running out of places they could be in. Alright, first junk item. Here's a neat trick. So A, you can throw that bomb on yourself and kill yourself on accident. I was supposed to hit that switch at the same time. But the other trick is, if I can do it right, you can kill both of these Stalfos at the same time. Boom. Got it. And the other important trick here is this one where we do a bomb jump to skip this. If I can get it. Got him. And that skips like fully half the dungeon, if we wanted to. In my case, I don't want to skip half the dungeon. I need to find items, but... I know I like the route better this way, so... Alright, there's a chest in this room. Get it from killing those guys. Which had the boss key. Normally you're supposed to bomb the floor to the left, but there's a trick you can do. Where you can push one of these blocks and hook shot through them and get over here. Now I could just go kill the boss right now, but I don't actually want to. Because I'm still missing a bunch of items that I need. Instead, we're gonna go on a little tour of the world here. Oh, there's a chest down here, which is garbage. Left of here takes me back to that room above the boss door. This way you can only clear if you've got the hook shot, which thankfully we do for once. There's 2 chests upstairs here. Can something go right? Like, please. 10 arrows. Please give me an actual item I need. My heart container. Son of a bitch, dude. No good items in the whole dungeon. I must have miscounted somewhere because I'm still missing. Like, I've claimed I've opened all the chests, but I haven't killed the boss yet. Though I suppose I may have just miscounted. Or I suppose there could be a like another small key. Alright. Yeah, it was a small key. Alright. Oh, that dungeon's clear. Ah, so what now? All we've got left is Turtle Rock. Which we can technically clear without the lamp. But I don't know the route good enough, I don't think. Is there some stupid place I'm forgetting about? I mean, it could be really dumb. Like, it could be buried under wherever the shovel is. It could be a lot of different things, but... Logic is going to require the lamp. Because I have to go to Turtle Rock. Then again, it could be in Turtle Rock, too. Totally possible. But I'm going to make one more check before I go. Because Turtle Rock has quite a few chests. It could easily just be in it. Or if you can stand right beside the bomb, it doesn't hurt you. Money and the goddamn lantern. Son of a bitch, it's there. We still need Ice Rod. But I'm gonna pray the Ice Rod is in Turtle Rock. Because I don't want to look for it anymore. If it's not, well, then I guess we're not done. But we'll just have to see. I think I already opened the door. Yeah, I did. We checked the left side chest. It had a small key, I think. So the quick way to clear this room is to go the wrong way. You're supposed to go down. But if you go this way, then you can hookshot yourself off, fall down, and then death warp back and walk through quickly. Big key, small key. I have a fairy, so I'm not very worried about it. And no items yet. Big key and 2 small keys. I did that all wrong. Piece of heart. I'm going to the close pipe first. There we go. Mic's back. Sorry about the noise. Computer was like, yo, your USB device is no longer recognized. And the mic stopped working. Unplugging it and replugging it seems to fix the problem. Okay. There's a chest right here called Mimic Cave that I want to check. This is the only time you can ever check it. And we are going to pray for the ice rod to be in one of these rooms. If it's not, we're probably going to cut the run and call it a failure, because I don't have all night to stay up and mess with this. Because it could be anywhere if that's not where it's at. And the microphone keeps cutting and I have to keep unplugging it. I don't know what's going on with that. I didn't catch what that item was, but I'm going to assume it was a real item. Who really knows? See if I remember the path we're supposed to take here. I missed it. There we go. We're back on it. No! Alright. No! Damn it. That's what I get for being rusty. There we go. Alright. Now the mic's like really sensitive. Great. The ice rod, dude. Official go mode at 2 minutes and 8 seconds, roughly. Alright, the Trinex will be a pretty easy fight because, I mean, we're totally kitted out. Alright.